Greetings, everyone, with Ray Ferraro downstairs and Eddie Olczyk upstairs. I'm Mike Emery. The boys have talked this over downstairs. These two teams are prepared and ready to go. And their strong shooters are going to let go with some big shots tonight. Tonight, it's a game between the New York Islanders and the Boston Bruins. Face-off about to take place, but first, these words from Eddie Olczyk.
Neither team is going to want to give up an inch early. Set the tone early is the key to finding success later in the game. This is going to be a tight one, Doc.
We'll hear from Ray Ferraro shortly. Eddie Olczyk alongside me, Mike Emery. This playoff game is underway. New York's 2-minute penalty is a minor and the call is hooking.
More times than not, Doc, anytime you reach in around a player's hands that has the puck, you're going to get a hooking minor.
The Bruins will have the man advantage, and this is their first one of the game.
This is a power play earned in a scoreless game. Their power play can now get them on the board and give them a lead.
Sent along by Boychuk. And the referee's whistle has stopped play. New York's got it. Right to the point. Nice pass ahead to Cizikas. The Bruins ready in attack back in the defensive zone. That didn't go like he wanted. Pitching this one to Pastrnak. Steps across that line. The Islanders control the play in their own end. Fired away and back down.
The first part of this power play has been a disaster. They haven't been able to get into the zone at all, get set up, and get pucks to the net.
Oh, what a chance, what a save. The Bruins win the draw. Collected by Marchand. Pass attempt to Martin. And he dumps it in. Gathered up again by Patrice Bergeron. Flings it. Score! His first playoff goal. What a great memory for him.
He looked like he was sniffing around for a break. Maybe he could get one shorthanded. He gets a chance, and he capitalizes.
Belmar's goal has gotten his team ahead.
Well, you could just feel the energy in this building right now after that early goal.
New York's collected another victory on the faceoff. Skill play by Leddy. Thinking attack here. Great defensive play with the stick. A shot. Great save in close.
That is a great display of goaltending there, Doc.
Boston's power play fails this time, and so they are still down by one. Passing one off now to Martin. New York's winging it at neutral ice. Sends to the point. A slot wrister. That puck was obstructed by a screen. And he gains the zone. What a heavy hit.
This is not going to be a game for quiet players. You're going to need to be physical. That early hit sets the tone here for both teams.
The battle for possession continues. Shot. Oh, what a terrific save in close. Back and forth they go between the points. A shot and a save. Back to the blue line to Gardner. Pressure now. Blue line control. Trying to go to Ladd. The Islanders have it along the side at mid-ice. Propelled to Ladd. Long lead pass to Pulak. Takes that pass from the other point. Hammers one. Oh, a close call there.
That's what I would call a grade A scoring chance, but the shot just missed the target.
Boston's continuing to probe up the wing. Looking to Beauvillier. Leads that charge into the zone. Gathered up again by Krejci. Laid on to Johansson. Lets it go. Oh, he had a great chance to shoot there, and he did, but it was answered by the glove. The Bruins get the draw. Shoots, score! And this one is tied.
We came into the game, guys, thinking these teams were evenly matched. Now we've played some of this contest, and here we are back at a stalemate.
Just under 6 minutes skated here in the first. Only a pair of goals so far, equally divided. And they've won the faceoff. The Bruins are out of their own end. Worked in the corner by Johansson. Still held in.
49 seconds.
In the slot. Swept on to Myers. Took that away in his own zone. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Save! Boston's got it in their own end, hoping for center. Carries it on in from center. Intercepted that one at an important place. That went off someone, loose puck. He takes that point pass. In front. Skilled play by Myers. Chip to Marchand. Gives it to the point. Puck leaves the zone, and so play goes back to mid-ice. Gathered up by Myers. Moving it to Bergeron. Skates it into the zone. He's shaken loose on a nice fake by Bergeron. A great wrist shot. Got a piece of that one. Using the point. He's got it. That's a pass ahead. That move not too slick there. Scooped up by Bergeron. Directing that one to Marchand. Puck is thrown to Pasternak. Shoots one. No! Ought to get it on net from there.
I expected him to at least get the puck on net from the slot, but that shot was way out.
Dogged determination there by Andrew Ladd. The Bruins continue on in their own end. And he steps in. Snaps a wrist shot. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Has that one measured in his own end. Slides it to the point. Shoots. Redirects it. Wonderful chance to score, but no. Picked up by the defense. Snapping a pass to Clutterbuck. Points it. Hangs on to it in the corner. Receives that pass from the other side. Takes that pass to Gardner. No way he's getting by there. The Bruins skated up on the side. Smart recovery by Leddy. Gains that offensive line. Lets it go. Save there. They just keep working away, don't they? Smart recovery by Cizikas. Good defensive read with that one. Looks over his options from the corner. Perfect wrister. Blocked with a pad. Quick wrist shot. And ring more bells on that one. One after another. Pitching it to Bailey. The Islanders have it up the wing. And now it's directed to Krejci. Gains the zone. Good place to shoot from. Wonderful stop.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie said no chance. That's an excellent save.
Okay, they win the draw. Bounces it ahead to DeBrus. Window was open. He missed the curtain. New York's moving to center. Is able to move on in. Nice work by Hickey. Feeds the point. Many yards gained to Pulak. Has that point pass as well. Picked off. Boston's in their own end, hoping to make a play to center. Shoots one. Wonderful save. On to Barzal. And he steps across the line. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Slid to Bailey. And angled to Hickey. Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something. Good attempt, but a weak stick. Makes that play deep. That's the end. Good work by Johansson. Steps in from the neutral zone. Shoots it on. Waffle boarded. Gathered up again by Patrice Bergeron. A howitzer. He got his glove on that one. Oh, broke it up. Propelled to Marchand. Solid work there by Ladd. Driving in from no man's land. And at an angle to Ladd. Terrific determination by Myers. Lets it go. Nearly grazed the iron on that.
When the puck sounds hard when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
Maybe can change the tide at center ice. Whips a pass. Great block. Gets it back. Collected in the corner. To the point. Sends it across the blue line. To Ladd. To Gardner. Point to Leddy. Snaps it to Leddy. Didn't handle it very well. Free puck. Laid on to Beauvillier. Missed it wide. Brings a shot. Score!
Well, you knew this goal was going to be huge. This game has been tied and hard fought.
The Islanders have broken the tie. Perhaps they can build on this lead here in the first period. And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. Pass through center ice.
Assisted by number 18, Anthony Beauvillier, and by number 51, Jake Gardner. Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 6 seconds.
He could start some danger here. cut that pass in his own end.
Now, a little bit of a sloppy turnover, Doc, but that looks like a guy just trying to make too much happen. He wants to get his team back in the game.
Cranks a blast. A brilliant save at the horn. And this period is over. Wow.
Look for our food donation boxes located throughout the concourse.
The difference in the game is just one goal, and it came late in that period. Will it springboard to something more in the second? We'll see, but for now, we go to break. We are in the early stages of this game, about to begin the second period. Your thoughts on the first?
The Bruins are down only by 1, Doc, and they're lucky. The way they turned over the puck in that first period, this could easily be a 3 or 4 goal deficit.
Right play, right pass up the right wing, and it's on his stick. Chooses the corner. Takes it from the boards and looks on. Shoots. Oh, and it's off the mark.
Well, that's a good scoring chance. He's trying to be too fine, trying to pick the corner. Sometimes you've just got to shoot it at the middle of the net.
Sends it down low. Skates out with it. To Bailey. Pass to the blue line. Fires in front. Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
The Islanders prevailed again. Score! He got iron with that shot.
Bailey's wrist shot was heavy and quick.
Rash in aggressive position here to make the save, but this shot is perfect. Just off the inside of the post. Unfortunately for him, it goes into the net.
The Islanders have now built a lead of 2. Perhaps they can build on it even more before the end of the second period. And that's a face-off win. Pitching this one to Bailey.
Time of the goal. 1 minute.
Ahead on that left wing to Barzell. Picks it up back there. The Bruins have control of the puck at center ice. Shoots one. They score! It's only a 1-goal game now.
Marchand's quick move bought him some time, great patience, and he scores on the forehand.
This is a great move, the way that he moves the puck from side to side. The goalie eventually bites on the D, and then he puts it in.
The Bruins, with the scoring of that goal, have cut the lead in half, and still an entire period to play. And they take that neutral zone face-off. Using the point. Shoots one. Blockered away.
Time of the goal. 1 minute 57.
The Bruins continue to probe up the wing. Decides he wants the corner. They score! And they've tied the game up.
Oh, that was a critical goal. Now the game is tied, and we'll see who can get the upper hand in the next few minutes.
Boston's got the game even up again. Still in the second period. Lots of time. Can't wait to see what happens now. The Islanders control at center ice. Brings it in for an attack. Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice. Takes that pass from the other point man. Wow, what a glove save. Over 3 minutes have transpired here in the second. We've seen a lot of offense so far, some of it successful. 3-3. Chip to Marchand. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. That's a free puck thanks to the play by Leddy. Nice work with that stick, knocked it away. Puck loose because of that hit. New York's looking to hedge man up the wing. He's got that point pass. Blocked. And angled to Leddy. Shot. Score!
The next little bit will be crucial. Now that they've got the lead, how do they play with it?
New York's broken the tie and gotten back ahead, and we're still in the second period. Should be fun just to get to the end of this one. Boston's come up big on another faceoff. On to Bergeron.
Assisted by number 12, Josh Bailey, and by number 20.
New York's in the neutral zone along the wing.
Time of the goal. 4 minutes. 12
Terrific
seconds.
determination by Bergeron. Collected by Gardner. Puck loose, just a speed bump off the defense. Missed the net.
I like the way he delivered this puck. However, he shoots it wide of the net off the one-timer.
New York's moving it up the wing. Got it back. Missed.
The goalie's lucky that just sailed wide. He got all of that one.
And in flight over the line. Scorches one. Turned away with the stick. Pass attempt to Ladd. New York's got possession in the middle of the ice. Slot shot. He scores. 2 straight goals.
Take your stick and knock the puck out of midair, it's going to knuckle all over the place.
He doesn't even move. Once he drops into the butterfly, you're certain he's got the net covered. He just doesn't.
The Islanders have built a 2-goal lead now. Perhaps on this faceoff they can make it 3 before the end of the second period, at least. New York's got that puck off the draw. Can start the attack going in the zone. Wouldn't go.
Time of the goal. 6 minutes, 15 seconds.
That one is pointed to him. Ripper. A wonderful scoring chance denied.
Boston's given up far too many chances tonight defensively. Their goalie's been great. And to top things off, they can't score at all.
What an offensive display by the Islanders.
Throws it to Leddy. Springing off the boards. Back to the blue line. To Ladd. Out to the point with it now. Heading down low. To Leddy. To Ladd. And he gets it back. Save. Couldn't retain possession. Forks it to Ladd. To Gardner. Elevates a pass to Ladd. Oh, missed the net. Really solid possession and pressure. Not done yet, though. To Ladd. Chips it back. Point-to-point pass. To Ladd. Gets a piece with the glove.
What a shift here, Doc. They had the momentum, but the goalie gets the whistle, and they'll need to reset.
Well, it looks like the shooter's just trying to get this puck on net. Routine stop for the goaltender, not much challenge.
The Islanders win that faceoff. Gathered up again by Clutterbuck. Shot. Great save at the edge of the crease.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Under 9 minutes have transpired. The Islanders have gotten 5 goals, and that's a shock. They lead 5-3. The tie-up. He needed help, and he got it. Boston's moving the puck up the wing. It's an onside play. Lots on that to McAvoy. A point blast. Passing one off now to Clutterbuck. It's dumped in. Loose puck knocked away by Gardner. He's pinned and held at the boards. Really solid job done defensively. That takes some of the pressure off when you can use your stick like that. Boston's working ahead from mid-ice. Slid to Krejci. Shoots. Just missed the net with that one.
That's a tough one to watch. Need to practice hitting the net.
To the point it comes. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Slid back across from one point to the other. Snapped out of the air. The Islanders win it. Stole that pass away in his own end. Propelled to Pastrnak. Skill play by Bergeron. Gathered up again by Myers. Laid on to Marchand. That shot came from just 6 inches.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Bodied off. Crosses that line. Back to the point. Fires a shot. Good save there. The Islanders skated up on the side. Lets the shot fly. Great save. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle.
I don't know how much of this puck he stopped, guys, but it was just enough to keep it out of the net.
Good setup off the wing. That puck was obstructed by a screen. In with it now. Skilled play by Gardner. Trying to go to Barzal. In the slot. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
His perfect positioning allowed him to shut down that chance.
Boston's got a face-off win. Looking to Pastrnak. Boston's continuing on up the wing. Gathered up by Leddy. Moving it to Bailey.
Coaches hate these types of games because they can't get them back under control. There are chances and goals at both ends of the ice, and it's been that way all game long.
Good use of the stick. Broke that pass up. Takes that pass up the boards and stays. To Bailey, to Leddy. Sends it down low. To Bailey. Blocked. Picked up by the defense. And he gains the zone. Lifts one. Great stick save. And decides to just hold on and get a stoppage of play.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
New York's got a defensive zone win. The Islanders have gotten out of their own end. Nicely received at the point. Gets that one on across. Chip to Gardner. Wants the shelter of the corner here. Takes the shot. Save with a blocker. Goes for it. Hits the post. The puck heads to neutral zone. And look, it's just like a magnet. Everybody goes there. Scooped up by Andrew Ladd. Gives it over to the point. Redirected. Pad block. Nice save. Tough to follow. Advanced by this gate. Perfect receipt of the pass. Centering pass. Big pad save. Lobs it. And on top of that, another great stop. Slides it to Gardner. Sends it back the other way. Lets it go. Padded away. Possession in the zone. Loose puck blocked off by Myers. Back to the point. Elevates a pass to Gardner. To Gardner. To Letty. To Ladd. Shoots. And a save. Puck controlled now by the defense. Lets a shot go. That one caught iron.
When you're trailing, you need some bounces. You need a few things to go right for you to get back into the game. That's an excellent chance that gets the wrong side of the post.
The big pillows came in handy. Fantastic poke check. Rang it off the post.
Clutterbuck's opportunity rings off the pipe.
He scores! 3 in a row.
Zizekas knew he was in a prime scoring area, so he went to the wrist shot and scored.
Sometimes your best isn't enough. This is a perfect shot up over a desperation attempted glove save.
The Islanders have built an enormous lead and some wonderful confidence here. The coach probably won't have to say much at the end of this second period. Boston's won that faceoff and possession established.
Casey Zizekas, assisted by number 50.
On to McAvoy.
Time of the goal, 18 minutes, 12 seconds.
Holds on and gets that whistle. The Bruins win it. Fires. Couldn't do what he wanted. Directing that one to Komarov. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Around through the corner. That puck came back to neutral ice, and so things will have to regroup. Out of the crease for some stick handling. The Islanders are skating it back in their own end. And he dumps it in. Stays in the zone. He's got that pass at the point. Lets it go. Great poke check. Dogged determination there by Komarov. Got his pad on a changing shot. Two periods have been played. And so, as we think back through the first two, we think ahead toward the third. As we look at the shots on goal, the player's arms are tired, and so is the guy with the finger on the shots on goal board. Look at this. 36 for the Islanders and 19 for the Bruins.
Fans, don't forget to get the seats you want to the games you want by purchasing.
Rask's had a difficult contest, and here is an example of that. For now, he gets a rest. So do we as we head to break. We are entering the third period. Based on the first two, what are you expecting to happen?
The Islanders have had their way the first 40 minutes of play pretty much in every category possible, most importantly with this real comfortable lead. Do they sit on it or look to add to it here in the third?
Takes a shot. Save there. Good pass up the wing to Leddy. Steps across that line. And he picks it up. Up to the point. Right in front. Puck is thrown to Bailey. Passed it ahead where there is some space. Pass off the woodwork to Bailey. Got it at the point. And moved down to Bailey. The Bruins are at the wing in neutral ice. To Barzell. Nicely into the zone. Right to the point. Smart recovery by Bailey. Wonderful stop. The Bruins in their own end in possession as they travel. Snapping a pass to DeBrusk. And they are in. Got that pass in his own end. Slid to McAvoy. Terrific opportunity, but it's off the mark.
You give him time and space, and he's going to let that shot fly.
Propelled to Beauvillier. The pad came in handy that time. Can make a play from the corner. Good position in the slot. Stick handling failed a little bit there. Puck loose. Popped out of the scrum by a skate. The Bruins are starting back in the defensive zone. A shot. That shot redirected. Kicked away. Great chance, but he missed. That puck is loose. A good defensive play. Gains the zone. Sends to the point. Lets it go. The pad flashed out to turn that aside. Muscled long to Gardner. Able to hang on behind the net. He scores! 4 goals in a row for the same team.
He gets his puck on the backhand and is able to fire it off effectively. That's in the back of the net.
Rash in the default butterfly position, but he doesn't cover the net. There's still room there.
New York's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. Moves it to the corner. Brings a shot. A wonderful shot answered quickly.
That was a good challenge. Better stop.
Got that pass in his own end. The Islanders in possession as they travel through center ice. Good intercept in his own end. He gains the zone. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Gets it behind the net. Shot up. Oh, and he missed the net.
Well, that's a good scoring chance. He's trying to be too fine, trying to pick the corner. Sometimes you've just got to shoot it at the middle of the net.
Big drive. That shot hit a man. To Marchand. Laid on to Pasternak. Smart recovery by Bailey. Shoots one. Handled with the stick. Nice work by Myers. Gives it on a cross from the point. Got it on his stick in the slot. Oh, what a terrific save in close.
You got to find a way to put it in the net.
New York's along the wing at center ice. A shot. Terrific shot, but a save. And decides to just cover it up and get the whistle. We have a winner. Boston's controlling play through center ice. Puck loose. Strong defensive play by Bailey. Chip to McAvoy. He takes that point pass. Save. Some contact there, and the puck is loose. Cut off that pass in the neutral zone. The Bruins with a neutral zone possession along the wing. It's dumped in. Gardner's headed to neutral ice. Pitching it to Ladd. Shoots. Oh, what a stop.
Now that's a solid save.
Puck covered, whistle blown. The Bruins with a clean win on the draw. Moves behind the net. Muscled right off. From that cluster of players kicked out. Oh, what a hit that one was.
Marchand's not very happy after taking that huge hit. He wasn't aware who was around, and he paid the price.
And now it's directed to Pasternak. Looks ahead to start something. The Islanders in their own end controlling play now.
Well, there's been no shortage of goals here tonight as this one winds down. We've seen some pretty terrific goals and some that haven't been so great as well. But there has been a big number on the board, it seems, almost since the early part of the first period.
He takes that one right ahead. Good pass. Carries it to the corner. Took it up the boards and holds. Shoots one. Can't get it on net.
Coach is always told to hit the net. He was trying to be way too fine with that shot, and unfortunately for him, skates away empty-handed.
Great glove grab.
And so we've been on the receiving end of more than a few of these things. This is why you retire from the game. What a gorgeous hit.
Over 8 minutes left to go in the third. New York's just running up the score now. They have a 4-goal advantage. Gives it to the point. And thrown down to Krejci. Right along the blue line. He throws it there. Incredible save. Right on his stick. Can he get it out? Puck collected. Pitching this one to Bailey. Gathered up again by Myers. Boston's along the wing at center ice. Around through the corner. Using the point. He's got it. Great save. Loose puck. It went off one of the guys there. Wonderful save. What a skill level there. He scores! David Krejci.
When you're in the low slot and a puck's on the backhand, you got to react quickly.
Well, beat just above the pad and below the glove. This is a perfect shot. The goaltender's not going to like it, though.
Neutral zone face-off one. Possession established here. Leads that charge into the zone. Solid work there by Myers. The Bruins through the neutral zone accelerate to the line. Holds in the corner. Long lead pass to Carlo. A backhand shot. This is tiring labor. Over the glass, and the fans scramble for it, and we get the whistle. Over 5 minutes still to go in the third. The Bruins have to be hopeful. They have scored. They need 3 more to get this game back even. Had it away with authority. New York's lugging it up the wing. Slides it to the point. Terrific determination by Ladd. Back on his stick. Gets that pass in the corner. Terrific determination by Andrew Ladd. Wonderful save. He was hovering right over it.
You got to think that's a game-changing save there.
Fires. Gets a blocker on it. Pressure now. Kicks it to Myers. The Bruins have the puck at center ice. Lets it go. Missed another.
This team is down, and he misses another opportunity. It's been that kind of night with the opportunities that he's had.
In the slot. A good stick stump. Oh, he just missed wide. The Bruins with possession up the wing. Fires. Good chance here, but a terrific pad save. That puck's loose. Good defense. Wrist shot. That puck was obstructed by a screen. Turned away off the pad. Banked right ahead. Lets it go. Marvelous save by Rash. Boston's back in its own end, trying to work forward. Points it. On to Pastrnak. Got iron with the shot. That's great defense. The Islanders are driving it from the wing. In the slot. Score! He's got his second of the game.
Barzal's attempt found its way from below the goal line into the net.
It's amazing sometimes how a puck works its way through a goaltender. Stops a 95-mile-an-hour shot, but he can't stop that. It hits somebody in front of the net and bounces through him.
New York's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. They won the faceoff. Pass attempt to Bailey. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Passing one off now to Johansson. Cuts off the passing lane in the defensive zone. Final minute of the third. There will be a lot of joy in one locker room and some real searching in the other. Nice stick by the defense. Clean win on the draw. Boston setting up an offense from the wing. Picks it up in his own end. Nicely into the zone. Around to the corner. Back and forth they go between the points. This one being contested on the boards. Slid to McAvoy. Puck free. Propelled to Bailey. And he steps across the line. Boston's moving the puck up the wing. Laid on to Bergeron. Hickey's trying to work his way ahead. Took that pass perfectly off the wing. Oh, my. That one was way wide.
Doc, these are chances that keep you up at night. A shot from the slot and he misses by that much. Got to do way better than that.
2 games and 2 solid victories. An early showing of strength for this winning squad.
The players can feel good about taking the first 2 games and building that momentum into the next game.
Tournaments are fun, especially when they get to loser goes home, winner moves on. We are at that point. Don't miss our next one. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying so long for now.